Hi, I'm Corey. Welcome to the WitchBorn. The WitchBorn is a dark fantasy. It combines miniatures and role-playing in a way that doesn't easily fit into any category. My inspiration was a large miniatures collection. I wanted to create a game with a lot of action, but also a lot of character development. I want to tell stories in a continuing campaign of adventures where your characters can level up, interact with NPCs.
Okay, so she made the first discovery of the game. Every adventure comes with its own app. Aaron's going to read to you what your characters see and hear there.
A hawk lands to strip leathery flesh from a corpse baking in the sun, but it's WitchBorn. Scenting fresh blood, the thing gravels closer to you.
Well, that's not
The in-game app does the storytelling, so everyone gets to play. Inside, there's so much. You can watch the unboxing video and see. There's a different book for every war clan. It has all their equipment, skills, unique things that they do. And then there's a campaign guide because you're going to be digging in and playing these continuing adventures. So you need to know about WitchBorn, movement, combat, and then all the skills your warriors can learn. Every set comes with the elves and the dwarves, and some of the larger sets come with 4 additional war clans. Inside, you're also always going to get the plains denizens, the NPCs and monsters that you're going to meet in the course of your adventures. You're never going to meet them all at once. There's just so much that can happen. You'll meet a few at a time, and hopefully you don't run into the press gang or a ravenous troll or WitchBorn centaurs trying to rip your face off. And a huge part of Enter Perdition doesn't even come in the box. It's these giant battle maps that we're getting well known for. They look gorgeous. They roll out flat after a couple of minutes. You get a ton of templates that help mark things like twisters and prairie dogs, making holes to trip up your horses. And speaking of horses, wild horses running across the plains. And with this giant map, you can easily play 6-player games, which is really unusual for a skirmish. We've played with 8, so you can play with a lot of people, and the big games are just crazy fun. Then there's the stories. A rift between worlds is torn open, and we are overrun by WitchBorn. The WitchBorn are demonic spirits that can enter a corpse, rise, and walk again. It's become a hell on earth, and we call this Perdition now. The Orc Empire that once covered most of the known world has collapsed. Roaming bands of survivors make up your war clans. The northern tribes are displaced wanderers. The dwarves hole up in their mountain fortresses, and the elves have given up their duties, unsure of how to save this dying world. The nomadic plainsfolk form an order of paladins just to fight the WitchBorn and their insatiable bloodlust.
I leap to the centaur's back. Rotting flesh betrays it as WitchBorn. I slash downward with all my might. The blood hunter is no more.
But now, when anyone dies, they become WitchBorn. Even in game, even your own guys can turn on you. The change is called the quickening, and a WitchBorn spirit fills the corpse. It comes back faster, smarter, and stronger than it was in life, with an insatiable thirst for your blood. You have to burn your own guys just to stop them from turning on you. Even if your warrior's just knocked out on the battlefield, WitchBorn will swarm from everywhere to feast on him. If they eat him, he's gone for good. He's not coming back next adventure or the adventures after that. There is one sanctuary left, and it's called Asylum. Asylum is an old paladin garrison. It's walled, and people have flocked there for protection and safety from the WitchBorn. The old cathedral has collapsed, and the catacombs have been turned into the world's last standing bar, called the Pit. It's run by the Guild. Think of the Guild sort of as ninja ratmen. They're Yakuza. They're the gangsters of Perdition now, and their leader is Dark Trader. On occasion, he'll reward you if you show off your fighting skills. No 2 games of Enter Perdition are ever the same, and I should know, I've run hundreds and hundreds of demos. And don't forget, the app is there as the game master, not only so everybody can play, but it's also randomizing the story and what's happening and the encounters that you have. We are now starting to release these as web apps, so not only can you play on your phone, but you'll be able to play on your tablet or your laptop or your PC, and you're going to get even sharper graphics. Your warriors are constantly changing too. They earn shadow points, which is kind of my version of experience points. Shadow's what allows your warriors to level up, earn new skills, and stat increases. You even get 1 point just for showing up every game. Yeah, life is that tough here. Let's say I'm playing Norn. Now, Norn are human barbarians, and they're kind of thieves and scumbags, but they're also protectors of the Northlands. And some of them have latent shapeshifting abilities. So whenever I create a new Norn warrior, I get to roll on the ancestry table. And the ancestry table is going to tell me if I'm a mutt, or maybe I'm a healer, or a long strider and move a little faster, or maybe I get that spirit animal, like a wolf. So as I play and continue to adventure, I'm going to earn that opportunity to turn that wolf into a pureblood. And a pureblood wolf can shape change into a giant monstrous werewolf and start shredding my enemies. And there's tons of different kinds of purebloods. There's bears and raptors and saber-tooths and etc. But it all goes to show you that it's just a kind of a combination of luck and a lot of careful planning. And that's what makes the game really fun, is seeing how these characters are going to advance and improve. Your war clan is going to start with 8 warriors. All your warriors advance individually. There's more than 100 skills to choose from, and you get to decide how you want to develop each one of your warriors. After 10 games, you're going to think, yeah, pretty cool. But after 20 or 30, your war clan is really going to be badass. So you're going to be taking the loot you find and all the artifacts that you gather and all the shadow that you earn and filling these rosters out to build your perfect war clan. You get to equip them however you want from your war clan guide. The guild have access to all kinds of exotic weapons, from katanas to nunchucks to poison rings.
Elves have the best bows and ammo. You're going to find vehicles from chariots to rafts to wagons. And then everybody has tons of gear. There are healing potions, water skins for the desert. There are cloaks to keep warriors warm and dry. Your dwarves can ride into battle on cave bears. Elves might have invisible steeds or even unicorns. And the paladins have the widest range of war horses.
Everybody's got a good variety of armor, the dwarves being the best armored.
And elves are lightly armored unless wearing their magical adamant.
So there's so many choices to make, but whatever loot you scavenge, you get to choose how to spend it and how to equip your warriors. This is a game you really learn by playing.
Third guy.
Doing real good
What
here.
did you do on this guy?
This one needs a 5 as well.
Oh, sweet.
I'm not doing anything this turn, I don't think. Hey!
You made it!
Maybe I won't completely die.
So number 2 lost his turn because of being scared, so you don't get to continue and come attack my dwarf like you wanted to.
Oh, great. That's one.
Get in a game or two just using the quick start rules. You're going to find that the mechanics are pretty simple, and then all the advanced rules just kind of build right on top of those.
Even though we know that's the airship cargo, I still have to make a psyche feat to...
You still have to find it. It's
I was gonna say,
still
can you
buried
eat
in the
still, right?
grass.
Yeah, I guess not.
Snake might be crawling on what you're looking for.
Let's do this. And we establish 2 psyche, 8 of 5. 6! Success!
So that's going to be turned into the airship cargo. We're just going to leave that there. You can pick it up next turn, or somebody else can pick it up next
Or
turn.
a dwarf can shoot you in the face.
Once you get this, you're ready for Enter Perdition.
So welcome to the WitchBorn. You have endless hours of action, stories, challenges, planning, and building your war clans ahead. So enjoy.